think one of the most effective ways to engage your students is to be interested in what you're doing. I'm excited about the new developments in biology, especially biotechnology, and that excitement rubs off on the students.
I was never really all that interested in science at all, but the way that Mr. Brown teaches us, it just makes everything really, really exciting, and he makes it fun.
I think getting a lot of hands-on activities with students, giving them the skills that they need to compete, I think is exciting to me.
Kirk Brown has very high expectations for his students and holds his students to very high standards, but at the same time, he allows his students quite a bit of freedom to pursue their research projects.
He incorporates stuff that we would really relate to into the topic, and so something that can seem at first so complex can just be made so simple.
I remember when we were learning about DNA and how DNA is replicated, Mr. Brown talked about baking cookies. It was just amazing because no one had ever explained something that complex, that simply before.
There needs to be a balance between how much information I'm giving them in discussions and in lectures and in group work versus how much labs they're doing. And we're going to cut it with different combinations of enzymes so you can figure out where that enzyme really cuts on that circle.
He has a sincere interest in both what he's teaching and the people that he teaches, whether they be students, fellow teachers, or scientists such as myself.
Maybe half a day at room temperature. I started working at Lawrence Livermore National Lab as an educational consultant. I thought it was a great thing to mentor teachers and then turn around and have those teachers mentor their own students in combinations with the scientists. My role is a mentor of mentors.
Sometimes as a teacher you get in a rut, and when you have someone as dynamic as Kirk, he challenges you to try new things and to explore new avenues and branch out into areas you haven't been involved in before.
Teachers will do things innovative if they have someone that they can rely on and talk to about it. I really loved research. I thought about going into research full-time. And then I started teaching and I realized that I can make a much larger impact if I can encourage people to learn science than I could ever make myself.